Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA on September 29th of this year, when the price of this asset was at $107.33, and at this very point my main assumption was that we have mixed signals from the price action. First of all, we had extremely high level of RSI of about 82.86 points. Then we had a completely opposite signal of quite substantial bullishness of the momentum according to MACD indicator. On top of that, another bearish signal was right here from the price action itself. It was a shooting star at the top of this price action. Then we had two gaps during this movement to the upside. And that is why, guys, at this very point, I told you not to enter any position, because with the high volatility, it is pretty much impossible to predict its upcoming price action. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, as you can see, this is the shooting star that I mentioned just several minutes ago. Then right after I made my previous video, we had quite substantial volatility. You can see these two candles, and we broke this range of resistance that I marked back in the days. On top of that, guys, if you switch to a 4 hours time frame, you can see that we hit another range of resistance that again I marked back in the days. And for now, I have to admit that this asset is losing its momentum, and in just several minutes I will show you the most precise technical analysis of this asset. But guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look again on its price action. I have to say that this movement this sideways movement that I also mentioned in several of my previous videos was quite indicative. And as you can see, because of this volume, we potentially was in accumulation range for the market maker. And then let's take a look right here. This is the September 24th of this year, right after which we have this substantial movement to the upside. And guys, what happened on September 23rd or on September 25th? Take a look right here. This article was published on October the 4th, just several days ago, and it's titled "What's Going On with Chinese Stocks? Alibaba, JD, NIO, Li Auto, Xpeng on Friday." And here's the summary. In September, China's central bank shared plans to slash bank's reserve requirement ratio (RRR) by 50 basis points or half a percentage point, and reduce the 7-day reserve reverse repurchase rate to 1.5% from 1.7%. to spur domestic spending. Additionally, China agreed to let homeowners refinance mortgages. And guys, this was the major decision for Chinese central bank. And let me show you what results did they have. China's stimulus package on September 24th restored over $3 trillion in market value to Chinese stocks in Hong Kong, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and New York, as MCP cites Bloomberg data. The upcoming holiday shopping season also poses a tailwind for e-commerce stocks. Alibaba earmarked 40 billion yuan, $5.7 billion in resources for Taobao Tmall to tap the Singles Day shopping festival on November 11th. And guys, this is the main reason why all of the Chinese stocks have this substantial movement to the upside. But if you want to catch its next leg, guys, I think we have to see the cool down. And why I think so? Let's take a look first of all on the list of institutional investors. The most recent filings show us that Some companies completely closed their positions, and some companies drastically reduced their position in Alibaba. For example, VIX reduced it by 60.5%, and I have to admit that it is substantial reduction. At the same time, guys, you have to keep in mind that this is just a filing dates, not a deal execution dates. The real deals happened at least 45 days prior to this date. And this means, for now, this indicator is showing the sentiment for the long-term holders. And I have to admit that the bearish pressure on Alibaba was on the table just several weeks ago. At the same time, guys, we don't have a lot of updates right after the massive spike for Chinese stocks from the analytic firms. According to TipRanks, and they have several, basically couple of updates right after September 24th. On October the 3rd and October the 2nd, two companies reiterated their ratings. Unfortunately, I don't have an access behind the paywall, but we can see the average price and highest and lowest prices right here. And the highest price is $142. Average price is $115.86, which is just 1.16% of upside potential from current price. And the lowest price is $85. On top of that, guys, among 18 ratings, 15 analysts suggest to buy, 3 to hold, and 0 to sell. And I have to admit that this is a 12 months forecast, and you have to keep this in mind that in a shorter period of time we might see more volatility. And why I think we might see lower price action for Alibaba. Let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as you can see, let's take a look on a slightly bigger picture. From this bottom, we had first movement to the upside, then retracement, and this potentially was the first wave and the second wave. Next one, this is just one wave, and it is the internal third wave, and every wave should have, every motive wave should have 5 waves in it. And from this bottom, potentially, guys, we have this structure. This might be the first wave, this is the very shallow second. This somewhere here or a bit higher might be the top of the third wave. Then we have to see the retracement, and we have to see one more leg to the upside that will complete 5 waves on this scale, and it will be just one wave, one major third wave from this bottom to this top. If we compare it, this as a first wave, this as a second, and this might be the third wave. And guys, why I think the retracement should be much deeper? If you know Elliott wave theory, we have a rule of alternation. What does it mean? If you Google a rule of alternation Elliott wave, you can see, for example, this definition. Alternation guidelines within an impulse dictate that wave 4 has a tendency to differentiate both in depth and form from the previous wave 2 of the same degree, often trending sideways for the final wave 5 to break out from impulsively. And the rule of alternation tells us that potentially with this quite shallow second wave, we might have deeper retracement to the fourth one. And on top of that, guys, we can see that this asset is losing its momentum. According to MACD indicator, as you can see, we have a first sign of its weakness, and on top of that, we have this curvature on a daily time frame on our side. So far, we don't have bearish divergence on a daily time frame. This means we might see, as I already mentioned, we might see another tiny leg to the upside that will complete the top of our third wave. At the same time, if we switch to 4 hours time frame, we can clearly see the bearish divergence. We have lower highs on our side with quite substantial degree, and higher highs on the price action. And this might lead to the lower prices for its upcoming week. On top of that, guys, let me remind you that you can take a look on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange by using 99 88 ticker symbol, and here you can see that it is also moving pretty much sideways. We don't have any substantial movements for today's session on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. It is pretty much at the same level when it was previously. And that is why, guys, we have to wait for its deeper retracement, and this might be the point where a lot of major investors will re-enter their long position with anticipation to catch its next leg to the upside. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you.